right, everybody. We are live. Welcome to the stream. I don't have a whole lot of time right now to be streaming, but I am going to stream just a little bit. I'd say about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours will be our goal here. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. Appreciate you all joining. First off, 623 Logan, KD2110, Aki Coco, Surya, Mark Van Pieren, Aaron Hawezi, Mala, and Mike V. Welcome to the stream, everybody. So much of you are here. I'm so glad and appreciative of you all joining. Glad to have you all. And we got some updates. So Kingdom 307 out of Imperium. That's a big deal. I would also say we've also got some things going on 916, so I wanted to update you on that as well. And obviously we have other games that we've started playing on the channel as well. I want to make sure you guys are on point with that too. So first off, let me go ahead and jump into the game. We'll go ahead and get started. And thank you all for joining. I'm really glad to have you all here. All right, so there we go. Super Beta becoming the most recent member of the channel. Thank you so much, by the way. Long-time viewer and member of the channel. I believe he has re-upped. Thank you so very much for continuing your support. Also, Doris with a $50 donation last time as well. Thank you very much for that. Let's go ahead and jump in. So this is 307. We have landed back in the regular kingdom, guys. So we are back and in home kingdom for 307 after a very strong victory in the previous KBK. It was a ton of fun. I've stocked up a little bit on my my gems so I can do Esmeralda for you all. What's the best pair for Boudica? Anjing. What are you wanting to do with Boudica? Are you wanting to PvP with Boudica? I mean, you could do Herman Boudica. That wouldn't be too bad. Chem SCC, welcome as well. 10 Rise VN, Stefan Johansson, Santosh R, welcome. Carho Yup, hello. Hassan Bro with the lovey eyes, appreciate you. Alloys, hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Aki Coco, better forget about Boudica. Yeah, that's kind of where I was headed with that. But, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, so I had a lot of crystals left over. Oh, my goodness. Got some sweet gems. I had 11 million crystals. Oh, these are from the KR whistles. There you go. And then from the gems, I had 750,000 here. And then 2.7 million, I guess, more K. Good Lord. I had so many KR whistles left. They gave me a ton of gold. So going through some of these rewards from ending KBK in 307, that would definitely be the idea. Yes, stream just started. M. Lutfi, you came in at the ground level. Glad to have you here. Let's get some music going too, if we could. Get that ball rolling. No, let's get something a little funner. Here we go. And I'll also lower the volume of it just a little bit so we can hear my voice a little bit better. All right, cool. Enver KVK is coming. Devil horns, boom. Yes. For Soroli Crisis, are you doing it on like the lowest level, Anjing? Soroli Crisis with Boudica is probably not going to go very far in like the hard levels, unless you get carried. Chem STC. I never got a universal head from that. I opened probably 70 or 80 crystal KR whistles and never got a single one. I lost almost 7 million troops last KBK, so 3.5 million have come back. I also need to delete these siege. So that needs to be done today on stream. Let's go ahead and get that done. I finished in the top 100 on the Sunset Canyon last time. Let's see. My hospital was almost full a few times. Did they get rid of the Okay, here we go. Here's the rewards. All right, so camp ranking. We did not get the top camp ranking, so We lost a few gold keys and a few equipment keys. We did get the #1 coalition, so BBC, the Big Boys Club, was #1 at 55 million. K18 coming in very close at #2. Top 100 in the Mightiest Governor, ranked 21 on that one. I don't know how I got that high, to be honest with you. That's stage 4. Okay, never mind. I was going to say. I don't know how I got that high on MGE. Adrian Vaillant, buenos dias. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to have you. Tawabe, welcome. Jad Sabaa, welcome. Poppy Cortez, hey Drago. Maverick L just arrived in my kit. Yeah, I saw. What do you think about his kills and points? Well, he's a fighter, man. He's a fighter. Alloys, yeah, it's a new BBC acronym. That's the one they use in 307. So, bought the daily special. Bought some sets, sales stuff, and that's it. Where's all the other? Maybe they're earlier. Here we go. Can't. Oh, this is a achievement. So that's some of the bigger stuff just went away. Then I guess. New coalition. Yeah, past 4 unsealed. This is old. Yeah. So I guess all the big stuff that you get in KBK just kind of went away. Let's go ahead and delete our siege. Now, where is the delete button? Is it in the troops section? No. I'm trying to remember how to get to the delete button. I haven't had to do it in a while. Let's see. Info, maybe? No. Click info. I did. I don't see it. Click the I button. That's what I did. The I icon. Oh, you know what? It's probably... Oh, that was it. The eye on the barracks. Ah, yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking with grease. All right. I don't delete... I mean, this is not something you should be doing on the regular, right? I'm not pulling a Shinchi and killing like 500,000 archers. T5 archers. Confirm. Bye. Warmer. Building and then exclamation point. Thank you, Nux. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Alloys, why are you here trolling if you don't play anymore? Go enjoy your life. Who is Nightmares? Been quit for about 2 years. Yeah, game's still active. In fact, it's growing, buddy. You're missing out on the bandwagon. Although, I will say, not a huge fan of some of the changes, but it's always heading in a direction, right? It's always heading in certain directions. All right, so for those of you early arrivers, I'm going to go ahead and do Esmeralda's house right off the bat. So let's go ahead and get that done. New question, but why delete the siege? Okay, well, let me talk about that because that is part of the stream here. So, 307 is dropping Imperium and has dropped Imperium. So we are no longer Imperium. We were the top 2, one of the top 2 kingdoms. We were kind of back and forth in the game, power-wise. So we needed to kill a bunch of troops this last KBK, which is what we did. We also went the extra step and started really powering down a lot of the bigger players. And then really Siege, I've made a video on if Siege is really kind of worthwhile to have and all that stuff. And for the most part, if you aren't in this situation, you should keep your Siege. Because you can throw them into a flag or in a pass or whatever, and they're basically throwaway troops, right? You're not using them on the open field. You're not using them in Ark of Osiris. Any of those things. You can use them for those purposes, right? But in this case, 307, there's no way that we would have dropped out of Imperium if we hadn't done a kill of all the siege. So that was part of it. Also filling the hospitals all the way up. Also just killing, I mean, some people just had so many troops, they just needed to kill them all. I mean, Mad Phantom has 3 accounts here, and he went from 200 million plus on all 3 accounts down to nothing hardly. Most of it was from fighting. He was swarming rallies, he was swarming flags, he was swarming forts, etc. But then there was one account that he had that still had a good 60, 70 million worth of troops in it, so he lowered that down too. He went all out. Odd. Are you sure, Drago? She is a gem digger. Yes, she is. Man, she knows how to get me. You know, I'm not gonna lie. She knows how to get me. All right, so let's get back to it. Let's go to Esmeralda. We'll do some opening, and we'll have some chats here. It's hard to know your stream because you changed your logo. Probin. Well, it's a rebranding. It's a new branding now. I wanted to have with the introduction of New World to our repertoire. I wanted to have a rebrand along with all the graphics. If you guys haven't subbed yet, make sure that you subscribe. You will get a nice little alert whenever you do that. And there's a nice little lower third for you, just in case you forgot. Also, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button on the stream. We're at almost 200 viewers and only 35 likes. Let's go ahead and hit that like button as well. And then if you haven't become a member, you also get a nice fancy alert if you become a member or you donate on the stream. Any support gets an extra level of love from the alerts over here on the channel. Is the desire to get in a big migration to revitalize the kingdom? Revitalize is a strong word, right, Mike? You know, revitalize kind of signifies that it needs vitality. There's a new subscriber, Collins Mwanga. That's what I'm talking about. New alerts for you all as well on the stream. I would say that to keep up, right? To keep up as an Imperium kingdom, if you don't continually refresh your bigger players, it can become stagnant and it can become in need of revitalizing. So I think that ultimately, if you don't do this every single KVK or every other KVK, you will start to fall. Your ability to participate in KVKs like this and be the biggest kingdom in the game will start to fall. A lot of the people that are here to coast and kind of just leech a little bit, there's not many here in 307, if any, really. But those types of players tend to stick around, while those bigger fighters that want constant action and huge KVKs may feel stagnant and want to go somewhere new. So if you don't do something like this, where you revitalize the kingdom, or you know, in my word, it would be more like if you don't continue to freshen up the kingdom, I guess is a good word to put it. That would be, I think, the best word for it. Tet, welcome to the stream. That would be kind of my thing. That's kind of how it goes, in my opinion. Abad Mzir, welcome to the stream, buddy. Adrian Vaillant, I just do egg and buy the bundle for archaeologist hammers. You use the event plus gems. Yeah, that's true. I do all of them because I need anything and everything related to equipment. My commanders are solid. I just need equipment. I need equipment, and that means Esmeralda giving me materials is going to be a good thing. Also, I am never going to shy away from the good resource chests, which are always a good thing. Santosh, what's the requirements, I'm assuming, to join 307? Just be a fighter. They're accepting anybody below 35 million to fill out the growth alliances, but then to get into one of the big three, or really big four, I guess, with TW and CB and SN and 1 ABG, you need to definitely have proper fighting stats, dead, you know, things like that. Being able to contribute is the name of the game there. And be super active. Itachi, how's the adventure on New World so far? It's been a blast. I've been playing with about 10 people or so, and it's been really fun. I've had a really good time with it, and I'm continuing to play it. I haven't been able to stream it the last couple of days. Yesterday I was going to, but I was finagling with my stream setup, and I got carried away. I'm a tinkerer, guys. I am a tinkerer. It's a problem. It's a problem that I've got. I always want to try different things and try little adjustments here and there to see if it's a better experience for you guys and all that stuff. One thing I'm going to tinker with even further is my camera placement. I've got it over to my right now, which you probably can't tell very much. I had it straight on. I've had it to the left. And right now I have it to the right. For me, my right anyway. And I'm looking to the left for my chat, and my camera's on the right. So I don't know how that looks to you guys, but to me it feels awkward. So I may change my camera placement a little bit. But for actual gaming, it being on the right, it's not that big of a deal. Adrian Vaillant, 916 registered already. Well, I believe so. We're going to check. Skywalker's got king right now, so we've agreed on going a particular path, and we're going to be going that direction, and I'll talk about it once we get over to 916. Right now I'm on 307. Let's go ahead and get this ball rolling and get all this stuff out of the way. 2 material choice chests there. Very strong. Drago, what happened in 916 after the KBK with 846? We did some cleaning, and we did some reorganizing. Everything's strong there still. We still have quite a few high-end, top-tier fighter players alongside of myself and the leadership team, and we're going to be going into KBK. Mike V with a donation. Toss a coin to your Drago, $5. Also, we've got KD2110 with a $2 donation. We want an over-the-top camera angle. Over the top. Damn. What you trying to see, man? There's the donation one as well, and there is, and this is not a thing to tell you to do it, but for donations over $20, there is a special alert. Alongside of also becoming a member of this channel, you also get a special alert on your donation and or membership joining. That also happens when you resub as well. Become a member. So Mike V, whenever you do, Alloys, Adrian, you will all get that resub alert as well. Message Skywalker about migration, he didn't even reply. Rude much? In excess, message me. We've been busy on New World. I'm not going to lie. We've been kind of on coasting mode for so long in 916 because we've been waiting to do another KBK, and we've been kind of reorganizing and getting rid of the people that didn't participate last KBK, and we've been farming all the time. So we've been, with New World coming out on the 28th last month, we've been really busy, so not going to lie. Message Skywalker, let's see, LOL, beard cam for the win. That's kind of what you're getting right now. You get the nice full side view, you know? That nice full, like, right there. Can you show us the power and the kills of the Alliance in 916, please? We will, yes. When we get over there, I will certainly do that for you. BR home. Hamodi, about Artemisia, is a skill that when you put it with Amani, can Amani cancel? Yes. Yes, that's the case. New sub, Quan Win. Thank you for becoming a subscriber and supporting the channel. Appreciate you, man. I don't even know what I got on that last one. Ooh, legendary. Legendary material. Mike V, member for 6 months. This seems like a new option. Keep making the great content. If you like content, support it. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that. 6 months membership, by the way. Fantastic. Where is the alert, though? I want the alert. The alert needs to be up for you. Place the camera on the good side. I don't have a bad side. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I don't have a bad side. That's starting to irritate me. Hold on. I need to make sure that you are getting your alert, my friend. Let me go check something out really quick for you. I was tooling around with it. I might have messed it up. There it is. There it is. New member, Akikoko. That's the new upgraded alert for members and high donators, by the way. How about that? How about that? Do you guys like that? So I need to get, so it looks like resubs did not trigger the alert. So I need to make sure that we have that adjusted for next stream. However, we're going to go ahead and do an extra one. We're going to do an extra one for Mike V because he deserves it. So there's an extra one for Mike V. It's not going to have his name on there, unfortunately. Your name Willie right now, Mike V. But that is going to be, that's going to be what you got going on. NXS, oh, it's okay, Drago. Already migrated my new kingdom. By the way, did you see George from 1122 hit 800? I did not see that. But Akikaku, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate you, man. Is 916 doing HA or Strife of the 8? I believe we're going to do HA. And we were invited to do Strife of the 8 with all the big boys. And I actually was really considering it, wanting to do it. That being said, we don't have the credits. It boiled down to we don't have the Alliance credits to really do this. And I'm not sure how we would ally up. Like, I'm not sure who we would ally up with, to be honest, with all the people that are going to be in that KBK. So I think we're going to go Heroic Anthem. Here we go again. New member, MH Loxus, joining the member team. Coming a part of the brood. The Dragon Brood. Awesome, but it's kind of noisy. Maybe you can lower the voice, would be better. So the dragon itself. Mike V with the hype and the cheers. That's right. That's how we do it. Ooh, 3 legendary materials and 2 epic materials. I like it. I like it. Hopefully we get a fun KVK and 916 alloys. That's the plan, my friend. Discord link is in the description below. Adrian Vaillant. Again, one, we've never done Strife for the 8, so I wanted to do Strife for the 8. But there's a very, very big Strife for the 8 coming up. And I don't think we've recovered enough from the last KBK to be able to pull that off with credits. Poppy CTS, what happened with Ronnie? I'm not sure. The last time I spoke with him was a few months ago, and he was leaning more towards getting back into the regular job game, and I guess he finally did it. I mean, usually when we're chatting, we're always talking about rock or plans for what we're doing and things like that. You know, having fun that way. But yeah, last time I talked to him, he was just he was looking forward to getting new challenges under his belt, and I guess that's the way he went. New subscriber, Muhammad Amin. Thank you for becoming a subscriber. Appreciate you. Strife of the 8 is honestly the worst. I'll keep doing HA until something better is created. Mackenzie, that was the other thing too. I'm not a fan of the map or the fact that you can't use Bastion skills. I like Heroic Anthem for that. And it seems like ultimately there's more fighting in Heroic Anthem. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. We will do a Strife for the 8 in 916. But the leadership team in 916 has decided to go back towards Heroic Anthem again, which I'm behind. But I was up for both, to be honest. I was up for both of them. Gecko and 401 signing up, question mark? Not sure. Gecko, welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to see you there. Unfortunately, without sponsorship, rock content is rough. That's very true. I would imagine that's very true. And when I started, that was the case for me. So I know the feeling on that. Gold materials coming up. Hopefully. No, I don't want to cancel. Yeah, stop it. Just one more epic that time, but we did have some gold materials before. I like it. Ooh, look at that. 6 epic materials. They dropped them so quick, I can't tell every single little thing. Okay, only 1 material choice chest on that one. 1 material choice and some resources. Not bad. Strife has more fights, but Heroic Anthem map is better. Ooh. Fo from 556 said 75, 254, and 960 will ally against 556. So 846 and 556 are teaming up. In excess, if 916 loses again, shave the beard. No. That's our first loss, by the way, and there's no shame in that loss, in my opinion. Only one kingdom could win. Only one camp could win, I should say. Adnan, yes, 307 is dropped from Imperium. Reach out to Thor, Phantom, or any of the other leaders in 307. I got a total of 64 epics my first day on Esmeralda. She was good to me. It's good. Sometimes she's really good to you. And other times, you feel a little let down. I'm not going to lie. So I'm getting some decent materials and resources, which is exactly what I want. Some good training speed ups there, too. Looks very good. Let's see what we're looking at. I do need to start working on my archer gear. Now that I've fully converted to Archer Gang, Gecko. Jesus Christ. Fully converted to Archer Gang, my friend. But it's not Archer Gang on this channel. It's called Bow and Arrow Squad. Esmeralda was a good girl this week. That's right, Death Guns. She was a good girl. She's a good girl. Treated me right. She treated me right. Took care of me. Nursed my boo-boo. Oh, God. Has anybody, like, continued to do those, the quizzes? Like, does anybody still do this? Peerless Scholar, does anybody still do this? I'm curious. I wonder if we should put a poll up. If anybody still does the midterms and stuff. Gecko, exactly. Yeah, it can't be Archer Gang. That's retarded. It's Bow and Arrow Squad here. Chiroth, what the fuck, Bow and Arrow Squad? Exactly. Chiz is always doing it. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I think I did it when it first came out for maybe a week or two, and I was like, you know what? This isn't worth it. Tiny Rick, welcome to the stream, buddy. $5 donation. Drago, my dude, are you down for continuous shots today? Yay or nay? I have a doctor appointment in 2 hours. So probably would be a bad look if I showed up at the doctor appointment smelling of whiskey. Probably not the best thing in the world. Ciali Productions, welcome. Dodo La Dodo. A lot of people do the Peerless Scholar, but not many succeed in final exam. It just seems pointless. Boo. No, don't boo me. Don't boo. It's a very important appointment, by the way. It's a very important appointment. Depending on what the conversation ends up being, I'll fill you guys in on what the results of that is, because it's a pretty important one. Production boosts. I do the 8-hour ones because I just want to get the achievements done for the dailies, and that's it. And sometimes I forget. When you're rotating through like 4 or 5 accounts like all the time, you try to cut the excess stuff, and that's one of the excess stuff. Gilga Ramses or Nebu YSG? Joker, for what purpose? If you're wanting rally, Gilga Nebu is the way to go. If you're wanting open field, both work really well. I'd prefer Nebu YSG or Ramses YSG. Also, obviously, one of the best pairings on the open field for archers. Men who do the midterms pee sitting down. Science has proven this. In excess, that's terrible. Oh my goodness. Adrian Vaillant, Tiny Rick, are you Big Rick's little bro? No, Tiny Rick is his own Rick. When do you stream New World? Blia. So it's going to be every day, Monday through Friday. Yesterday, again, I got tied up redoing my setup a little bit. I'm still tinkering with my setup. And I had other things going on. I did a video yesterday, obviously. So I didn't get a chance to get around to it. But tonight I will be streaming New World. Like I said, I've got this stream I'm doing right now for Rock, obviously. And then I have a doctor appointment in, again, about 2 hours. And then after I get back from that, I'm going to fire up New World. And we're going to be doing some New World streaming for the next probably 4 or 5 hours after that. So we'll be doing daily New World streaming. Now, I'm leaning towards actually going almost entirely on Twitch for New World streaming. I'm just getting the alerts that you just saw lined up on Twitch and set up because it's a different coding process than it is on YouTube. But once that's done, I'm gonna probably exclusively be streaming on Twitch for New World. All Big War 916 migrate to 307? Question mark? No. We've got a lot of people have dual accounts, one on 307 and one on 916. Abhishek, thank you very much. Joker for open field, I would definitely go Ramses YSG, Nebu YSG, Artemisia YSG. I made a video specifically on this. Archer's open field ranker, and then we also have the pairing guides and the pairing spotlights, which also work really well as well. Drago getting his balls clipped. Mike V, no, that's not it. Although that appointment also needs to happen. That appointment also does need to happen. By the way, Baby Drago is going to be here any day now. Any day now. It's a little scary, and I'm a little scared to see how it's going to impact us, you know? How it's going to impact you and I. All right, let's open some keys, too, while we're here on 307, then we'll jump over to 916. Blia, yes, I agree. No, New World's a huge phenomenon. It's obviously brand new, so it's got the, it's got the new car smell kind of thing going on. But I'm a huge MMO guy. Like I played MMOs when I was in high school, and don't tell me to say how long ago that was, but it was in the Ultima Online days. Let's put it that way. Getting some good materials. Lots of materials. $8.15 Premium, welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to see you. Jax211, what's New World all about? It's an MMO. It's PvP based with some PvE in there as well. The objective is for your alliance or company, is what it's called in the game, to own a town, and then you have a faction, and the factions are warring each other for control of the map. And every day, there seems to be a war to siege, basically, the towns, so you can take them over. And you can set the tax rates, you can set the crafting fees, you can set the home ownership property taxes. And then there's also open field combat. And then there's bigger fights as well. It's pretty fun. I've got a couple streams loaded on this channel if you want to go check them out and see what I was doing there. Also, I do have a Dragothien live stream YouTube channel. It's in the description below. And then, of course, on Twitch, again, I'm going to be streaming more religiously there, I think, than on the main YouTube, the new YouTube channel I made, just because it's easier. It's cleaner for you guys to watch. And there's more interaction that you guys can do while I'm streaming. MH Lock says, sounds too much for my schedule. Yeah, I know. That is a thing. So if I wasn't doing this as a job, if I wasn't doing this and connecting with you guys and this was my profession, and I had a regular job, then yeah, I'd have to pick one. I'd probably have to go one or the other. But, if you want to come play with me, that's fine. If you want to come play with me in New World, that's perfectly fine. If not, you just want to come and hang out and watch the game and enjoy it and watch the fights, then that's fine too. Whatever you want to do. Siege Perilous for the win. Jay Fern. I definitely had a character on Siege Perilous. Also love just basically camping out in Bucksden and PvPing all day. That was fun. Holy Jumong. Middle Spender, should I do Elcid YSG or Herman Kusunoki for KVK1, or Elcid and Herman and Kusunoki YSG? Both are fine. I think I like the second option better. Or you can go Charles YSG. I know you're heading for archers there, but I feel like you could do Charles YSG and then maybe Elcid Kusunoki, or Tiny Rick with the big donation. $50 donation for Tiny Rick. Since I haven't donated in a while, guess I'll gecko super drunk when he streams. Oh, that's not cool. That's not nice. There's Tiny Rick's super chat with the green fire. Ooh. It's so nice. I just love watching it. I just love watching it. Is New World free to play? Yes, it is. You just have to buy the game. That's it. So it's $39.99, and that's it. Mike V, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hold the family fort down. Streaming will be here after. I agree. And thank you for that. Sometimes I have to remind myself. I mean, I'm a family guy through and through 100%. But I also feel a commitment. You know, I'm committed to you all as well. So I appreciate you all joining me and helping me make this what it is. And then also, I just enjoy it. I mean, I really have a good time hanging out with you guys. And certainly the community here is stellar. I couldn't have asked for a better community here. Alex Martinez, I think we're going to go Heroic Anthem this KBK. Mike V, we were playing Ultima and EverQuest together. So when EverQuest came out, it was obviously the 3D version of MMO and everybody got on board. It was just too PvE for me. I did play it a little bit, but the grind was crazy and all you did was PvE. There was no PvP, like none whatsoever. So I was like, I preferred UO. I preferred Ultima Online. I enjoyed that much, much more. MH Loxus, yeah, my luck with keys is pretty good. At least right now. Thamer Al Harbi, Drago, is legendary accessories way better investment than legendary gear? It depends, but usually, yes, that's the case, because those legendary accessories are game changers if you have them versus if you don't have them. The horn is certainly a game changer, especially if you're a rallier. Those accessories are critical to your success. They can be expensive, though. So, really, the question is a legendary accessory better than 2 legendary regular gears? Because that's usually the case. It's almost a 2-to-1 trade. But I would still say yes, because the legendary gear tends to be like a minimal increment improvement over the previous epic version or whatever. Whereas the Heroic Anthem accessories are very, very unique. There's nothing out there like that other accessories can provide more often than not. So I would say those are the way to go. If you have the ability. Open 100, please. No, we've done that before. We're doing singles, baby. Singles are the way to go. Opening 100 gives you terrible, terrible, terrible results. At least for me. That's the way my account works. I don't know about you guys. Legendary blueprint, please. That would be nice. Where's the link to your other channel, Drago? Ritik, in the description below. The YouTube channel that's for live only and the Twitch channel are all linked below. If you go in the description below, they're sitting right there waiting for you. Make sure you go follow and subscribe there too. Akikoko, is there in-game trade opens or not? Wait, what? Yes. You can trade things with other players. There's an auction house that basically is the entire economy of the game. There are no NPCs in this game. Like, you don't go to, well, I take that back. There are NPCs in the game, but they're basically just quest givers. There's no selling to NPCs in this game. The only way to make money in this game is player driven. If you don't have that down, or if you don't know what that looks like, you're not going to make much money. You're going to have to grind it out by killing monsters and stuff like that. So you're going to definitely want to understand economics a little bit and what it is that drives player economy. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal. MH Loxus, have a good one, man. Take care. Kostanjiru, welcome to the stream. Glad you love them. Glad to have you here. Alloys, you don't need a garrison. Just stay on territory and don't get rallied. That's a good bubble. That's a very good bubble. Ciali, well, guess what? Ronnie just uploaded a vid, so he is fine and still doing rock. That's awesome. That's great. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad he's still putting content out. Ritik, without Horn, X by Chandra isn't going to be as good. That's correct. Robin, Open All gave me 1 legendary wood from 20 gold keys. That's good. It is an RNG thing. So we've done a video on this, guys. Is it better to open 1 at a time, or is it better to open all? And the results are pretty clear. It's better to open 1 at a time for anything key related, because each time you open, it seems to trigger an RNG response. Whereas if you open all at the same time, it's only 1 RNG. So you either get really, really lucky or you get really, really bad or in the middle, but it's only 1 RNG trigger. It doesn't do it for all of them. So to me, opening them one at a time, you get more opportunities to get a really good RNG trigger. Tawabe, what's the plan for 916? Edwin, are you still playing in 916? Yeah, of course. That's the kingdom that has my main account in it. That's not going anywhere. And we're going into KBK. We're going into KBK this turn. It just popped yesterday or the day before. I want to say it was maybe 2 or 3 days ago. It popped in 916. So we're going to be registering this time. We'll be hopping into KBK. And once I'm done opening these keys here, we'll go ahead and hop on my 916 account. And we'll go ahead and talk about 916 as well. Mike V, the grind was insane, but I will admit it was more of a PvE raider. Oh, you were more of a PvE raider through your MMO career than a PvP nut. See, I was the opposite. So I prefer the PvP. So after UO, I actually jumped into a game called Shadowbane, which that basically is the quintessential best PvP MMO for me. Basically, all you do is you level your accounts up, you level your characters up or whatever, different classes, all that stuff. But you could make your own town anywhere on the map. And you could build up the walls any way you wanted to. You could place your structures any way you wanted to, anywhere you wanted to. And you could make it whatever you wanted. It could be a thriving, like a free trade kind of city where you have a big city for trading and for making money. It could be a big war city, big war town for a major alliance that does war. And you could siege other cities. So if somebody is not, wanting to do what you want them to do, or if whatever, you could declare war on their city and you could destroy their stuff. Destroy it. Like, not even like, okay, we beat you and, you have a negative mark on your city or whatever that you were beaten. No, you destroy it. It's gone. You wipe it off the face of the map. It's no longer there. It's called dropping a Bane. A Bane is basically a designation of siege war on a city against alliance versus an alliance. And you could, at the end of it, if it's all done, and if you've gotten to the center of their city, you could destroy their tree of life and destroy their city. How about that? Lineage 2 best MMO. That was the most grinding I've ever done in any MMO in my entire life. Oh my god, Lineage 2. Getting a lot of blue gear here. Let's get back to the materials. I'm not seeing Gilga used as a primary, to be honest, Cobra. For rallies, he is. Gilgamesh and Nebu, but an open field, not so much. Mike V, oh my gosh, Shadowbane was the best. I played that game until it died. I played that game from day one, pre-beta, the whole thing, all the way up until it died. Like, that was the most fun I've had in an MMO before I got into Rock. Alistair, Malachi, have you made a video about best marches for altar fights? Yes. Go to my channel and type in altar. And you'll see all the altar fights I've been in, but then also there's a couple videos there for best altar pairings. Although it is a little outdated, but the pairings are still good. It's basically Guan YSG, Guan Alex, Guan Leo, Alex YSG, stuff like that. And if you don't have the higher tier stuff, you can go Charles YSG, Richard YSG, things like that. Saladin, this was Saladin Takeda back in the day, but now Saladin William would be the way to go. But Guan anything is really strong. My fave PvP was UO after UO's Planet Side. Captain Hook. Planet Side's pretty strong. Yeah, Planet Side's pretty strong. I had a fun time doing that too. I couldn't get into it though, long term. Like it was fun to kind of hop in and just, go to a particular part of the world and creep around and pick off people. And it was cool because you didn't really have to grind anything. Like you jump in, you're in, and you're just playing. It's kind of like the precursor before Warzone and Fortnite and stuff like that. Finn or Bart, Drago, do you think Trajan is a good investment for second season of Conquest March? For second? No. If that's your second March, you want to nail down your damage first, man. Trajan's a great luxury March, but he's like my 5th, 6th, 7th March. He's not my main March. It doesn't make sense to bring Trajan out to buff one more March. Does that make sense? Is 307 getting a big migration, RBB? Yes and no. Phantom and Thor line all that stuff up. I'm just there to fight. But that being said, I mean, they've always got people banging down the door to come in 307. It's such a successful kingdom. It's well run. Fighters all over the place. It's very active. I mean, it's got everything you want. Is 5511 Artemisia good? Yes, 5511 is good. 5515 is better. And then maxed is best. 960, 254 versus 556, 846. What about 75, Arda? There's a bunch of kingdoms that are going to be in this pool. I'm curious to see. Drago, what is the highest power for free-to-play? What do you mean? Like, what is the highest power player that's free-to-play? Like, I'm not sure what you mean. It's indefinite. It's just a matter of time. Age of Empire new games coming out. Yes, Age of Empires 4 is coming out. I played the stress test beta. It was kind of fun. But with so much else out right now, like we also have Rise of Kingdoms, but then with New World that just came out, I'm not going to have enough time to do Age of Empires 4, to be honest. Lineage 2 was ass. I still rock with Lord of the Rings Online. Wow, Lord of the Rings Online. You know, one of my other favorite MMOs that actually was not typical was Knights of the Republic. The Star Wars MMO. That was very fun. The PvP was excellent. The battlegrounds were really fun. They were different, and it was a smooth game. Like you didn't really run into problems with, big bugs and stuff like that. It was just a well-made Star Wars MMO. It was great, and plus you could throw around a lightsaber. I mean, why would that be a bad thing? Ritik, do you think Lilith release new garrison leadership, which could destroy Gilgamesh and any other rally? It's possible. Lilith can do anything. It's their game. That being said, I don't think they're going to, but anything is possible. Anything is possible. Priam, once again, please say I was on call. You were on call? What do you mean? Oh, which is best KBK2 infantry rally pairing? Infantry rally pairing, best KBK2, that'd be Alex YSG, Alex Charles. Yeah, that's about it. What KBK are you registering? Corny A. I believe it's going to be Heroic Anthem. That's what the leadership has decided. We're almost done with the keys. My God. Is Leo worth maxing or 5511 good and move on? Jax, I've got a bunch of videos on that, on my thoughts on Leo. He's only really good with Guan. Chuck, he's also really good with Chuck. Chuck Leo is good, but again, what you're getting with Leo as a commander spot versus getting with other commanders is just not enough. So to me, if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't even touch Leo. He'd be level 1, skill 1, and that's it. I wouldn't even touch him. He doesn't have enough versatility. He's really only good with Guan, and that's it. And Chuck. And for Sunset Canyon. If Sunset Canyon is your main purpose, ooh, Epic Ebony. I like it. All right, that's that. Strategic reserve, please. Knights of the Republic is coming with a huge update in December. A lot of my real life friends are drooling and about to make a comeback. Yeah, I mean, if the graphics were updated and all that stuff, and New World hadn't just come out, I guess I should say, I would seriously consider doing it because it was a fun game. It was a really fun game. I did play Guild Wars as well. That's another game that I played quite a bit. Guild Wars 2 when it came out, I played that for a little bit as well. Already tested Windows 11 for Android native app players? ? No, I haven't. Mike V, I only quit Lord of the Rings Online because of time, ironically. And here we are, right? 5555 isn't amazing. You need a tap expertise. Bottom first. Yes. In a vid from YouTube, I saw someone with 5555 without expertise. I did see that as well. I've seen that before too. I mean, you're so whale that you don't even hit the expertise. That's the thing. That is the thing. I remember in the early days, whenever Aaron and Legend Ronnie and myself were in Kingdom 16, Aaron had made a new account because he was from Kingdom 5 before that, and he had made a new account on Kingdom 16 to fight because we were fighting basically the entire server at the time, and he had put so much money into the game that he forgot to expertise one of his commanders. Like, he maxed out with gold keys, like Mehmet or something. I can't remember which one exactly it was, but yeah, he 5555'd it. It was pretty intense. Va Ming, what's up, Drago? Just want to drop by and say hi, and thanks for all the content. You're very welcome, and glad to have you. Glad to see you on the stream. Mike V, Tour was great and was different. Great PvP and a cinematic feel to the game. Yeah, I agree. Just everything was well-rounded, you know? All right, let's hop back into the castle. We'll go ahead and swap out our good server here for 916. Finn, so after Guan, who would you max? Ramses, William, or Harold? I have Saladin, YSG, and Alex maxed. Ooh, if you're going for open field, it would be between Ramses and William. To be honest with you, I would do William 5551 and then start working on maxing Ramses in that scenario. When will PC version come out? I don't know, Mohammed. It was just obviously announced with the latest video that I did a breakdown on. I don't know when, though. I don't know when. I'd imagine, you know. Jonah Patra, I miss you in 916. What? I've been in 916. I haven't gone anywhere. Just, I've been letting other folks kind of lead a little bit so that I can get things handled the way I need to. XY William or Saladin William? Saladin William. I Symphonia. Saladin William is better. Mike SG doing very well. Thanks for asking. Glad to see you on stream, man. So then, for those of you that are just joining in a little later, we're going to be streaming for another 45 minutes or so. About 45 minutes or so. Let me go ahead and switch back into the game really quick. And what we're going to be doing is I've got a doctor appointment afterwards, so we'll be doing some rock streaming up until then, and then when I get back from the doctor appointment, then we're going to be doing some New World streaming. Davla R, players coming into 307? No, I'm not part of that. I've removed myself from a big chunk of the leadership piece on all the kingdoms that I'm in, just because it takes so much time. Like, whenever I was just playing rock and that was it, and I was only in really one kingdom, kind of, I was able to do that. There's no problem. But now that we've added Infinite Galaxy to the play fold, and we've added New World to the game fold, I can't I can't lead the way I like to lead, which is very intense, very hands-on, micro, the whole thing. I can't do that anymore. I just don't have that time. And with the new baby on the way as well in the next couple weeks, I figured it was better to take that step back now versus wait until the baby comes and then be thrown into a disaster. So I also have my phone on just in case my wife goes into labor while she's at work. Loved Guild Wars. It was great. We moved over from Diablo. Necromesmer. Ah, Mesmer. Green Horizons. Is Charlemagne the new meta yet? No. Unfortunately not. I really wish that they do something with that. I really do. Look at that Skywalker putting out some colorful deals here. Top 15 sign up. Look at that. Skywalker putting out some colorful mails. Let's go and do the boost on this account too before I get yelled at. Avenger Ankit. Which would you choose? A Mandatory or Ramses? Well, it depends on what your role is, really. If you're open field and rally, I would say Ramses. If you're a Garrison player, definitely a Mandatory. Miss Maya, did you register in 916? Well, Sky's got King. Yes, we have registered for Heroic Anthem. So that's a done deal. 89 kingdoms have signed up for this one. 31 kingdoms have signed up for Strife of the Eight. So this is a done deal. Here, let me hide my cam really quick so you guys can see. Heroic Anthem registered. Starts on the 20th. Oh my god. That's literally like around the due date for my daughter. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is going to be interesting. Peace, Frog. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Drago, send me all of your resources in 307. I don't have many left, man. What are you talking about? This is 916, baby. And these resources have been farmed and ready to rock and roll. We are good to go. We're good to go in 916 for fighting, by the way. We're going to be going max tech again, people. We're going to be going max tech again. Let me see how many gems I've got stashed away. Maybe I'll do Esmeralda on this account too. I've been saving my gems up, but like the wheels that have been coming out, I haven't really been, going crazy with. But I know that I'm going to need materials because I'm going to need to get my archer equipment set up because I have a mandatory, guys. So she's level 25-1. I will be maxing a mandatory. And then we're going to have a mandatory, and I'll be maxing Artemisia again as well. I got those sculptures back when they refunded her, so. Skywalker, welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to see you. 916 can't join 556 and 846, question mark? We won't be, no. We went Heroic Anthem. We had talked to different kingdoms about joining the Strife of the Eight as well with everybody else. But no, we decided against it. We're still recovering from last KVK, I'm not gonna lie. We got very minimal amount of credits available for the alliances. We're still getting rid of some of the deadweight because they bubbled and won't go away. But we still got stuff to do. It's just not the right time to jump into a KVK like that back to back. But I think the next KVK after this one, if there's another setup like that with all the big boys, we will definitely be doing that more often. I would say so. That'll be my vote anyway. Bow and arrow gang shit. Praying for new calves so I can roll with 3 cav marches. Funny you say that. So you guys know, whoops. You guys know on my 307 account, I am full bow and arrow squad, okay? On this account, though, I am full cav gang. Like, I'm full cav all day. Infantry and cav. So I've got every cav commander maxed out. I will likely max out Ramses at some point. But I've got William maxed. I've got XY maxed. I've got Chandra maxed. I've got Takeda maxed, Attila maxed. There's your Chandra there. I've got every Cav commander maxed. So this is going to be the anti-bow and arrow squad account. But I'm going to have Artemisia. I'm going to have Amanitore. I will not be maxing Gilgamesh, except through, doing the Wheel of Fortune. Same thing with Cyrus through Wheel of Fortune. I don't even have Pakal maxed. Didn't go William. I just did the 5511 William. I'm sorry, Leo. Excuse me. But yeah, I've got all the Cav commanders maxed out. Got YSS max. This is my Garrison Cav account. That would be awesome. Charlemagne Cleo siege rallies as new meta. Oh dear God. What are we talking about in chat here, guys? Do I need to stop a conversation? Guan Leo or XY William? Who is best? For what? SH Shihab. For open field, I would actually prefer to have Guan Leo than XY William. Guys, XY William, and maybe I'll make this my next Commander Spotlight pairing, so I'll give a little bit of a giveaway here for that. XY William is not the best pairing. I did a video where we did the top 5 Cav pairings, and XY William was on there. I regret it. Reason being, William does not trigger XY's expertise. The only way for William to trigger XY's expertise is if he's on another pairing. So that obvious pairing would be Salad and William, and then you would want to have XY with something else, like a Takeda, like a Khan, like a Chandra, like a Minna, like whatever, double C, YSG, whatever. It all works. But you don't want William with XY because his rage generation, the 3 seconds of 50 each, does not trigger XY's expertise in time for it to actually matter. So you should stop using XY with William if you're in that situation. Shows top alliances in 916. Sure. There we go. 12.2 for T2A, 10.8, 10.8 for EKT1, which was old K916, and SQ16. And then we have 6 billion, 5.5 billion, and then 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, all the way down. So I'd say we're a strong A kingdom now. We're not Imperium. We haven't been Imperium for quite some time, and that's exactly the way that we want it. So we can grow it or flex it as much as we need to. So we are not Imperium. So looking good there. Evo Cat come back in 916. That's Miss Maya. Wait, when does Drago get a vote? I know, right? Like, when do I ever get a vote? And who listens, right? Are you Archer Gang or Infantry Gang? Well, dude, I've got the best Commanders Gang. Is that a gang? So on this account, I've got some infantry and all the Cav. And then on my 307 account, I have all the infantry and now all the archers, except for Amanitore. Mohammed, hello. What is up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you, buddy. Mike V, I am full Cav gang, and I love the XY Chandra for rallies, but the field game is a bit rough, having to dip into the archers. So I wonder, again, I think you're right, Mike. I think eventually the next set of Cav, and by the way, that's not the next set that's getting released, by the way. The next set is going to be a leadership set. Next set of Cavs that end up getting released will likely be the counter to Amanitore, but that's going to be a ways off. And then obviously that's going to be more investment on commanders. So that's going to be a ways off. It's going to be the rise of archers for quite some time. And I think you're going to really have to kind of pick your battles if you're not an archer heavy player. Does Mechmed can be used for secondary open field? Yes. William Tandias. We actually did a video where we ranked the top 10 skill damage commanders for AoE in the game. And oddly enough, Mechmed was in that top 10. And that was kind of surprising to me, to believe it or not, because the majority of his skills are rally and city based. But because of the AoE damage that he does, and the 20% damage bonus that he gets from his second skill, and the leadership bonus in Real War, the troop capacity bonus does impact skill damage. So that's not something that is generally factored into any kind of testing or whatever, but it does work really well. Is Cyrus Ramses good? Joshua, Cyrus Ramses is probably one of the best open field marches in the game. Hopefully that answers your question. Metacog, welcome to the stream, buddy. I never got back from you. You said you were going to message me. Are you still putting that stuff together? Tier Mad, do you think Xeno YSS is already out of the meta? No. No. Especially, okay. Maybe that's another video idea. Xeno YSS is definitely not out of the meta. A mandatory Artemisia is definitely meta now at this point. Because there's no Cav commander that can beat her yet. That being said, Xeno YSS is still very strong. Especially if you have top tier gear. That's the key point. If you are rocking full epic infantry set, like full epic infantry gear, like again, the Sakura Fubuki, the attack breastplate, the attack helmet, the witches, whatever, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail miserably. But if you've got top tier infantry gear, you have a 2-piece infantry set, you get the Hope Cloak, you've got the Eternal Night set on your pants, you've got the I can't believe I'm Ian's Choice. You got the Ian's Choice gloves. You're gonna be in good shape. You're gonna be in really good shape with Xeno YSS. And the really cool thing is it can be any troop type. Obviously, you want to have main infantry in that garrison, but you can pump anything in there and it works. With the mandatory Artemisia, it needs to be all archers. So that's going to be a thing. That is going to be a thing. Iqbal, show us all your marches. Have I reset the marches? I probably should do that, huh? I've been using my resets. I've been using my presets, I should say, for videos. So this is my peacekeeping preset. But then this was my all. So I did a video, best five epic commander marches. That was that video. Okay, here we go. This is my normal set. And again, this is my arc set. So this is what I use for arc. X by Chandra, Saladin William, Ramses Tamiris, and then we've got Guan and Alex. Now, really, I would change this around a little bit if I wasn't garrisoning something. And when we're in KBK, I'm obviously going to have 6 or 7 marches, so there's going to be more. But that's basically my setup right there, for the most part. Twilight Falls or Divine Abode? Twilight Falls. Twilight Falls. Divine Abode would be only for rally, and even then, I still like Twilight Falls. If I had to choose one, it would certainly be archers, and it's not even close. But in general, with the commander options, I prefer to go with all troop types. Yeah, RBB, I think that's at the beginning of the game, right? At first, it was mixed troops because that's all people had, right? Then people started getting into, with the skill damage and the prevalence of the cavalry-based commanders, with Minna and with Saladin and with Genghis, and them basically just destroying infantry at that point, and obviously archers, because archers sucked balls back in the day. Archers weren't even a thing. They were irrelevant, okay? It was Rise of Cavalry, okay? And everybody wanted to have 5 cav marches on the field with the infantry, with the skill damage skin, right? With this guy right here, the skill damage skin, and you were pumping out insane amount of damage. You were super mobile. It was great. It was absolutely great. Now that there are so many commanders out, and there are so many counters to counters, right? It's better to have a mixture of troop marches. So I'm not saying use mixed troops. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's still bad. But it's better to have, again, like on my 307 account, I've got 3 archer marches, 1 or 2 infantry marches, and 1 or 2 cav marches, right? That's how I do it. And then same thing here. Ideally, we've got 2 cav here, an archer, and an infantry. So 2, 1, and 1, and then I've got my garrison. If I wasn't garrison, This would likely be another archer or cav set. Okay. Is the mandatory Artemisia good for open field guys? Yes. Yes, she is. Why isn't my mouse working? There we go. Mike V, this is Drago. XY Chandra with full HA tech, accessories, and health gear beats a mandatory. It just isn't crazy trades. Just spent half a KBK rallying a mandatory. Can you send me those reports? Because and also, do we know what the commander, the person who had the mandatory, what gear they had? That's the other question. Because I've seen XY Chandra against a mandatory in Artemisia, and it was not pretty. So, and this was in top tier, top flight gear for both sides. So I have to ask that. Sahar, Mamdu, and Nebu YSG or Ramses YSG. Survivability wise, I like Ramses YSG. For just maximum damage, I like Nebu YSG. Nick 9, Drago, Twilight Falls or Persian Dream skin for full infantry marches? Well, if it's full infantry marches, you don't want Persian Dream, right? Persian Dream's the 3% defense to all troop types. That's available. I've only got a 15-day. That's right. That's right. Persian Dream. Yeah, 3% defense. No. Just use a 5% infantry skin. There you go. Infantry defense, 5%. Hall of Treasure. Or you can do an infantry health one. Like, which one is it? There it is. Gingerbread House. Just use that. I still use, even with full infantry, I still use Twilight Falls. The negative 10% attack doesn't really hurt me. Doesn't make me lose sleep at night. The 5% skill damage, though, very, very nice. Especially when you have Guan, you have Alex, you have Zeno, all that stuff. Your Kingdom Go versus 846? No. We did that last KVK. No, thank you. Drago, I'm going to 307. In 1 hour, can we zero Sky Mars Invasion? Why would you say that on stream? Why don't just do it? Just do it. He doesn't have much left, to be honest. He spent a lot of it this last KBK. Skywalker, I wish they would have used a mandatory more last KBK so I could have tested this. I agree. Yeah, I went up against 2, and Porkchop rallied 1, and it was bad. It was very bad. And you know how good Porkchop's gear is. I did get a full legendary blueprint out of Crystal Keys. It's the 12% Archer attack pants. Okay. Should I craft it? I'm low spender and not really into Archer. No. No. Not at all, Vex. Don't do that. Let's see what we got in the tavern here. Show us your best equipment for Archer, Cav, and Infantry. Well, I mean, this account doesn't really have it. The other account has it. Archer's going to be a full set of Archer equipment. The full set. You want the full set. Like right now, this is the best for low spenders. Like right here. All proc revival set. Cloud. I'm sorry, not Cloud. Flame Treads and a Golden Age. If you want best of the best, you want to have full Archer set. This is what I'm talking about. You don't want this to be on your garrison. What is happening? I feel like I've got a button getting pressed half the time. That's not good. So this is my set. See, it just happened again. Anywho, Zenobia. This is my infantry set that I like to use. I'd prefer to have a ring or maybe put a dagger, or Moore's Web was really good as well. I got that set very nicely done. Okay, where's my top tier set for this? Yep, here's my top tier Cav set. This is very strong as well. And again, you want to have a horn here. Not sure why I don't have another horn here. Because I don't have a horn. I've only done one heroic anthem on this account. So I've only got one horn here. This should be a horn, and you'll be in good shape. Yeah, Mike V, that's kind of what drove us to go back to heroic anthem again. We don't have the credits. We just don't have the credits. YSS Salden is new garrison meta. There's no competition. No, it's not. Salden YSS has been used against Gilgamesh Nebu, but it's still not the best. Yeah, Tierman. I mean, Xeno YSS is no longer unbeatable, technically. But again, if you have a player that has gear like this, and it's all procced, you're fucked. You are effed. As long as you can properly reinforce that flag or whatever you're garrisoning, you're done. You're donezo. If you've got all these pieces procced, ugh. Doesn't matter what you send. Police state. I'm gonna make so. Got another, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes. So I'm going to do something a little funny, and I need to ask Shit School's permission first because I don't want to be a dick about it. But I'm gonna do something. I'm just teasing it that way. I'm gonna do something, and the end result will be that I will be fighting inside of that KVK that you're talking about, guys. The 75, 256. I'm sorry, 75, 556, 846, 254. All of them. I'm gonna be in that KVK. I'll be fighting in that KVK. 100%. Mars Invasion. Yes, I'm speaking about your gear. Shut up. But yes, I will be fighting in that KVK. It just won't be my typical fighting, okay? Uncle B. Did you say something before? You got a Discord. I will send over reports from our KVK man. Ooh, I want to see. Yeah, just post them in my Discord. I'll pop them up. Investor in Richard or Charles? Iqbal Gaming. If I had to pick between the two, it would be Charles. Because he's more universally used. And he's a decent garrison until you get better garrison commanders for your city. Why? El Rafa, YSG is the Michael Jordan of rock. That's true. Devil Lord, welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to see you. Hey, Drago, how is your day? It's going fine, Zaid. Odd Devil is also getting welcomed. Awesome. Uncle B, want some screenshots of reports? Yes, please. Mike SG, how are you going to fight there? I don't want to say yet because I want to talk to Chisco first. But there's plans. I've got an idea. Drago has an idea. Uh-oh. How could I? Holy Jumong, Mike P. Shush. Holy Jumong, the best commander pair for KBK1. I've got a video for that too, but anything with YSG is going to be the best pair. Charles YSG is great. Obviously, open field wise, your choices are limited, but Minna Double C is obviously a classic choice. Richard with Charles, Richard with Sun Tzu, Charles with Sun Tzu. Mehmed could be thrown in there as well after Charles. Sun Tzu YSG is probably the most damaging march in that KBK and really in the game, to be honest. If you want to throw some archers in there, you could also do El Cid Osman or Herman Osman if you don't have the commander maxed out. Yeah, Green Horizons. I make no promises. Please help me with a suggestion, Drago. Jagu95. What did I miss? What do you need a suggestion for? Drago, my setup is... Okay, I see it. Drago, my setup is XY. I'm assuming C is Chandra. Saladin William, Nebu YSG. Jesus, dude. Until it's K to Guan Alex. Now I max Leo, so Guan Leo. I miss out. I know, dude. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't like Leo. I don't like Leo. Yes, he makes Guan more survivable. Yes. But you miss all the great things Alex does. Alex Tommy works if you have Tommy. All that skill damage, Tommy would be amazing in that. Alex Tommy works really well. If you don't have Harold, obviously. Don't do Alex Charles late game. You're going to be disappointed. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times John Wick has yelled at me for not using Leo. Like, dude, I understand. He's really good with Guan. He's really good. Guan Leo's amazing. Guan Leo's an amazing open field march by itself. But as part of a group, Leo is worthless, in my opinion. I mean, I can't do it. I tried. I wanted it to work. I love Leo's history and character. I wanted it to work. That's why I maxed him on my 307 account. I wanted it to work. It just doesn't. Outside of generic testing, 1 versus 1, Leo does not perform. Need to get that Call of the Ancients as well. Mike V. How many accounts do you have, Muhammad? I have 4 T5 accounts. And other accounts. I have 4 T5 accounts, so... This is my second T5 307 account. And then this is my main account. And then you got all my alt accounts here. What's funny is most of these... So, it's funny to see all these. I made all of these. Look, there's my 254 account. I made all of these whenever we were doing Ark of Osiris casts. When it first came out, you have to be in the Kingdom and the Alliance to be able to spectate the Ark. So I would make alt accounts in all these kingdoms that requested me to do an Ark cast for them, and did Ark cast for them. And TR was one of them. That was TR. One of my first Ark casts actually was with TR and 254. Carlos Hugo, can I migrate there? Migrate where? Crypt Keeper, I'm 365 now. Gonna be a fun KBK. 365 is also supposed to be in that Strife for the 8. Ooh. Good lord. I'm interested to see the pairings. I'm interested to see the partnerships. Dragos are good to make Richard 5551 for low spender. 5511 is just fine, although 5551 is better, obviously. But I would be happy and content with 5511 and move on. Especially for a low spender. You want to put your stuff into YSG, max YSG out. You want to put your stuff into Saladin, max Saladin out, that kind of stuff. 5551 Saladin at least. That KBK will be so toxic that players will need hazmat suits to play it. It'll be fun to watch, though. Uncle B, check Discord general chat. Okay. Oh, there's Metacog. He messaged me. Rock general chat. Oh my. Yeah, so Gilganebu, negative 2-1. Zhang William, closer but still negative 2-1. XY Chandra, still negative 2 to 1. Attila Takeda, negative 3 to 1. Gilga Nebu, negative 4 to 1. Pakal Herald, actually the best. 1.5 to 1, negative 1.5 to 1. Interesting. Interesting. Would love to see the breakdown of the equipment on all that, Uncle B, if you could. Guys, if you want to see what I was just looking at, link is in the description below for my Discord. All you gotta do is go on there, and that's it. You're in there for free. You get all the good stuff for free. Go in there. There's tons of builds there, but Uncle B just posted a bunch of testing for a Mandatory Artemisia in the Rock General chat on that Discord. So if you want to go take a peek at those while I was looking at them, then by all means go do so. Mike V, I would love for it to work in a murder ball as it would free Alex up for other stuff, but I just don't love the results when looking at my marches as a whole. Send the old King account to 75. Can't. They don't have... So the old King account... Hold on. Hold on. Let's go back to the castle. Go back to the castle. Gotta switch accounts again. Switching accounts. Switching accounts. Here we go. Is Charles YSG the best KVK1 commander pair? Most versatile. Garrison. Open field. Rally. All good. So this is my non-T5 account on this account. But this is actually my very first account, by the way. Governor ID 8 million. Very first account. All of these kills... well, yeah, see... This doesn't account. This is my very first account. I had tons of kills in this account, but they were before 10/23/2019. I made this account in November of 2018. Someone told me that there's no way for players that don't have all these latest and greatest legendary commanders, that use mostly epic commanders, and that don't have a bunch of T5. Somebody told me that you'll never be able to get 30 million kills without those things and a top tier Heroic Anthem KVK, or just a top tier Season of Conquest KVK, I should say. I'm out to prove them wrong. Thank you. Ledio, welcome to the stream, buddy. This is my old King account, the one that I started 916 with, that I pumped about 15 grand into to make, and now it's just basically collecting dust. Ugh. A little salty about this. Did it for you guys. And for me. In this Strife of the 8, we'll see a big surprise. Big surprise. Devil Lord, you know something you need to announce on the stream here? What kind of big surprise are we talking about, buddy? William or Saladin? Both. 8 Lee 6. Both at 5551. Please and thank you. Mustafa, I may. But look, so let me I haven't logged into this account for a few hours. Let me grab this stuff. All right, let's see. Ooh, Anwar with a $6.99 Canadian dollar donation. Is Guan Pakal a thing? Their skills kind of support each other. Yes. Yes, it is. So, I just did a video yesterday on a Pakal Mastery Guide, and that was my recommendation for open field. If you did, especially if you didn't have Herald. If you have Pakal Herald, that's probably the one you should go with, but Guan Pakal looks to be really strong together. That was my recommendation. We're reading each other's mind, buddy. Drago, in your opinion, what is my third infantry march after Guan, Leo, Trajan, Herald? Ooh. You could do... I mean, you don't have Alex in there, man. I would do Alex Herald as your second march. Or really your first. Trekker. Should be Alex Herald, and then Trajan... something else. Trajan Ethelfled. 846, 556, 75 all went for Strife and looking forward to matching together. Letio. Also, you've also got a bunch of other kingdoms as well looking to do it. 945 has the chance to do it if they want to. 960 is going to that Strife for the 8 KVK. I think 945 registered too, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. There's 846. They're definitely going. 671, I don't think they did. 556 definitely is. That's going to be so much fun. 474 I don't think is either. 365 is also registering. Forgot. The 307 migrate to the next king. What? I don't know what that means. 412. Are you going? Are you guys jumping in? 412? Ziari, GG. I'm infantry main with max YSG, almost maxed Alex. What should I go next? I was thinking 5551 Sal. I'm thinking you're a smart man if you do that. 5551 Saladin is definitely the way to go. Don't do Leo. Please don't do Leo. Don't make that mistake. Can I migrate to your kingdom? Carlos Hugo. Yeah, 916 is open, and so is 307 right now. Depends on which way you want to go. Eric Polek. In about 2 weeks, I will expertise in Max Trajan and use it with Ethelfled. I hope it's a good asset for 916, and it will be worth it. Well, it will be appreciated, and yes, that's a great pairing, so I'd be excited for that. Oh, 365's doing Heroic Anthem 2 then. Crypt Keeper. Got it. Okay. Uncle B. King Caradoc has crazy good gear. We suspected that the rally leaders had trash equipment. This was on my second account in a more B-tiered kingdom. Okay. So then, yeah, we need... And that's the thing. The testing needs to be spot on. But from what I've seen, it's... Nothing can really truly beat a Mandatory Artemisia with a positive trade of troop count. Troop count. 401, we don't know what 401's doing. 365, no cap. Interesting. 256. There's 254 with no cap. Official X with a $5 donation. Thank you, my friend. You know, no free-to-play or low spender can't get 30 million kills without not participating in past KVKs and has been hoarding for months. Okay. Thank you for the donation. Official X. I'm going to put you to the test, my friends. I'm going to put you to the test. Okay, let me send a message really quick to someone. $93 could nine. Do we know what 93 is doing? Peace Frog, what's 93 doing? No cap in 75. Ugh. Why is that on this account? Oh. Interesting. So 365 is going Heroic Anthem. Did we say 412 is going Heroic Anthem or Strife for the 8? Phoenix, YouTuber, welcome to the stream, bud. In KBK. In 1 KBK, Mustafa. In 1 KBK. Uncle B, that's my thought. See if I can get 30 million kills with a 30 million account. And it's not even that. Using epic commanders. Like mostly epic commanders being used. 412. What's 412 doing? Devil Lord, you have to tell me. It's in the contract. But this account's too big to go anywhere. I would love to move this account to another Imperium style kingdom that's not in sync with my KVKs. But that's not going to happen. K75 and K254 both registered for Strife of the 8. I know that. If you like the content, hit that like button. Mustafa, thank you very much for reminding everybody. I can do that too. Hold on a sec. And also becoming a member wouldn't be a bad idea either. Thank you very much for all the donations today and the new members. Amazing of you all. Look at newer kingdoms, maybe KVK 2 or 3 for that account. Possible, I guess. I just, do I really want to go back and do that all over again? 916 registered KBK. Yes, we have. Heroic Anthem. I know it's behind me, but we are registered for Heroic Anthem in 916, Jeremiah. You know what? I'm impatient. Y'all know how impatient I am, right? It'd be funny with them not matching together. Wheel of Fortunes that... Yeah, Ledia, it would be interesting. Wheel of Fortunes that infantry players must use their gems in? Question mark. Well, YSG, even though it's not an infantry march, or infantry commander is a must-have. Wheel of Fortunes. Guan. Guan for sure. Alex as well. Because Constantine's on the... Constantine is on the MGE. Harold, I would say as well, but again, Harold's situational. Wouldn't do Chuck. Yeah, Alex, YSG, and Richard. I mean, you definitely want to have Richard. Yeah, there you go. Boire, how's the baby and mommy? Baby is still safely tucked inside mommy's belly. We are waiting for about 2 weeks. It'll be about 2 weeks. Be about 2 weeks, and then we will hopefully have baby. I think it's going to be 2 weeks or less. 2 weeks or less would be my guess. Is Sovereign Key still available? Yes, it is. I don't think it's available for the VIP shop, although I can check that really quick. VIP shop, right? Yep. Yeah, it's not available in the VIP shop. Yeah, there's something going on with my mouse, I think. I'm going to need to check something. Yeah, not available. Not available in the VIP shop. But it is available in events. So, I don't think we have that particular event right now. We do not. Well, no, our treasures. Oh, this is interesting. This is a Sovereign Key on 307, even though we're out of KBK. I think this started while we were inside KBK, though. Yeah, it did. Excuse me. 636 is already in Heroic Anthem. That's right. Hey, Drago, Alex, Chuck, a good combo? It's okay. But I made a video. I made a video, is Chuck worth using? And I would recommend you go watch that, because there's some valid points that I'm making there that you might want to look at before investing in Chuck. What do we got going on here? $474, $365, every KBK, they're together. Applicable on Archer only, or any marches can. Muhammad, is it second skill YSG, which is increased rage, only applicable? No, it's for all. It's for all marches. So that's why YSG is so good. Everything he has is universal except for the attack bonus. So you get the rage, but you don't get the 100% Archer attack. That's all. So if you're using it with Archer or with infantry or with cavalry, everything else applies except for the Archer attack bonus. Do it, it's not realistic because you have spent way more on your accounts than the average player. I will donate $1,000 to your channel if you can do it free to play. Official X. So this account right here, this 30 million account, I've put a couple $100. Like, this is my original account. Like, it says consecutive login days 323. That's because I stopped playing it for the longest time. And then a year ago, I started redoing it because I'm like, what am I doing? I'm not getting my one daily gold head every day. So every day I just log in. I send out, this is a farm account for me. I don't even have my legendary or epic commanders maxed. Like, look, I got Sun Tzu at 30. I don't have a single level 60 commander on this account. Except for Pelagius. It was a couple $100 3 years ago. That was what I'm saying. It's when I first started. It was just to get to VIP 10. That's the only reason I did it. And I've given everything I got from this account to my main account, like resource-wise. If you're doing Heroic Anthem for the first time and has YSG Alex expertise, what season of Conquest should I focus? What do you mean, which season of Conquest should I focus? You're doing Heroic Anthem for the first time and has YSG Alex expertise. Are you saying which next commander? I don't understand your question. You keep asking the same question over and over again, but you're not telling me what you actually want me to tell you. Which commander should you focus next? Saladin, 5551. Bingo. Is an NKBK2 the three main alliances at 6 billion good? It's all relative, but yeah, everything's good. As long as your kingdom is together and you have strong fighters, it doesn't matter what your power level is. Next commander gen should be leadership. Correct, Mr. Zero. Satwant. I have Alex YSG expertise Guan at 5143. Okay. And I want to pair for my Ethelfled. Should I do Trajan because I have 4? No. Neither. Don't. Stop. Stop it. Just stop it. You have Alex and YSG expertise and Guan at 5143. First off, I would stop with your Guan. Your Guan's fine. You have 400 gold heads. You have Ethelfled. Get Saladin to 5551. Save up some more gold heads. Get William to 5551. And you'll be in really good shape. Wim Vano Evelyn. We'll see you soon in 307. Hot damn. Love it. Thank you so much for the donation. Your name was too big to fit into the box. What's your inventory like? Like speed ups, resource bags. You want to see it? You want to see? Look at all this. Look at all this stuff that I've not got. I've got nothing. I've got nothing on this account. Speed ups is a joke. This is saved up from the entirety of 3 years. Being in KBKs and just getting the rewards from a coalition or whatever. Sleepy Kai, welcome to the stream. Do you have any guidance video for Heroic Anthem Crystalwise? Poppy CTS, I do. Look, on my... Have you guys actually searched? So when I go on my channel, real quick. YouTube. Drago. Oh, look, Dragothien's live. Type in Dragothien and Crystal. First video. Is there a quick... I'm trying to not... Here we go. Copy. There you go, Crystal video. There you go. I have expertise Saladin. Satwant. You have expertise Saladin. William. Start working on William. Ramses would not be a bad choice to start working on as well. So Satwant, watch the Leonidas videos on my channel, and then you make your decision. I'm not telling you what to do. As somebody who has a max Leo and has used him, I just don't see the value. He's only good with Guan, and Guan has other good pairs that you can pair him with. So I don't see the point. That's my point. That's it. Why is Charlemagne in the MGE rewards? I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that question for you. You should gem to VIP 12 on this account. I'm so close. I'm so close. But no. I'm so close, but no. Probably should. You're right. Alright, fine, I will. Boom! I haven't done that for so long. So, reason being, you get 2 gold heads. I specifically stared at that screen 100 times, be like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because I've not done it before. Like, on this account, it's all been just getting VIP from the Alliance. So from the gifts here, that's the only reason. That's the only way I've gotten it. There's another donation. Crypt Keeper with a $5 donation with the claps. There you go. Bingo bango, guys. Eggly, free to play with Max Alex and everybody's got Max Alex and YSG. I love it. I love it. Well done. You're doing it right, people. You're doing it right. Max Alex and YSG infantry main going into KBK3 in about 2 weeks. What should I work on next? Saladin. I've got a video, guys, and it's a little outdated, but for you guys, it's not so much outdated. Hold on. Okay, wife's on her way home. I got a text from the wife, and that could either be I'm on my way home or I'm going into labor, so I need to pay attention. Saladin is always the next choice. If you haven't gotten Saladin to 5551, you should do that. Ramses is another great choice to start working on if you have Ramses unlocked. But if not, which you shouldn't if you're a brand new account, you should start working on Saladin. Uncle B took my Alex and paired him with CJ. Thanks for trashing him in a video the other day. He's not trash. I think he's better than Leo. You know. But he doesn't, in practical use, he does not do what he's supposed to do, in my opinion. I'm playing for 900 days, still at VIP 13. Dipto. Yeah, this account is over 1,000 days old. It's an 8 million account. So Buzz. Hi, Drago. I have a great commander for Gilga. You have a great commander for Gilga. As free-to-play, Mehmed does wonders. Would you agree? I'm wondering if I create Eternal Pendant. Well, if you're talking about the skill damage pendant, that would be great. You should do that. But if you're a low spender or free-to-play, I wouldn't recommend it. Those materials are needed elsewhere. That being said, Gilga Mehmed. That's it. It's like using Mehmed with Gilgamesh is kind of like I feel like it's kind of like buying like a 1998 Toyota Camry and then putting $100,000 paint job on it. Does that make sense? Like, Gilga's not the best in open field anyway. He's great for rallies, but he's not great for rallies with Mehmed. He's great with Nebu. I don't know how to go with that. That was good gems spent. I agree, RBB. Yeah, it was a principle thing. It was a principle thing. Like, I've stared at that VIP level for so long, and I'm like, I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. Because it's my 5th account that I play on, like that I manage, that I deal with every day. It's at the bottom of the poll. If a free-to-play player plans to buy a bundle or does investing in game, what bundle would you prefer to buy? I have a video for that too. Bang. Let me see if I can find it for you. Oops. I'll look it up. Dragothien spending. Let's see what it says. What I buy. Mid to high rock spending guide. Commander investment guide. That's a good one too. There's a lot of good videos that I'm looking at right here. Wow. Look at that baller. Best of the best. Okay. Buying everything. God, I buy a lot of stuff, don't I? My goodness. I did one a long time ago. As far as low spending though, like free to play and what's your minimum investment stuff, I would say the gem supply is one of the best. So when you go over here, supply depot, this guy right here, 30-day gem supply. I actually really like the 7-day material supply too, but this is starting to get into the mid-spender territory because this is $5 a week. So you're looking at, again, that's $5 a week. 4 or 5, that's $20 to $30, $20 to $25 a month. This is only $10 a month. Still worth it in my opinion, especially to get you some gear. Not bad. As far as the bundles go, King's Coronation is your best value as far as getting speed ups and resources and things like that. But that's only a one-time purchase. You can't buy that anymore. As far as top-ups, if you wanted to get top-ups, I like Call of the Ancients. I also like the Geared Up bundle, but this is more for, I would say, for spenders. City of Hope is one of the best values when it comes to resources because you don't get gold. So if you're not going to be tier 5, and you're not tier 5 right now, you get the most food, wood, and stone bundle-wise from City of Hope after you've exhausted King's Coronation. The daily bundles are also pretty good, but not as good value. You'll get good stuff, like you'll get the action point potions, 500 action points every time you buy the Treasure of the King. And it is a decent way to max out some of these commanders, but it can take a while. And you're starting to lean away from free-to-play at this point. Because again, that's a daily purchase, so if you do daily $5 times by 30, you're looking at $150 a month, and that is not free to play. With city rallies, it might work, but again, you're talking skill damage, heavy skill damage at that point with low stats, and you're not going to cause very many severely wounded with that. Devil Lord. Maxed Alex, Max Guan, who should be next? Maxed Infantry. LT Hughes, I guess I would say Harold, but after Guan, I've not really been excited about any infantry, to be honest. I mean, Harold's good, but it's not amazing gangbusters. Drago Esias Ramsey's good for field. Burke, yes, he's one of the best in the field, best open field marches, period. Archer or otherwise. What's the highest account in power that you got after your main one? Well, my 307 main one has the highest power. Then my main account is the second highest power. Then my second T5 account in 307 is the third highest power. And then my original 916 King account is my fourth highest power. And then this is my fifth highest. KMSTC, $5 Divine Inheritance. Lucerne Scroll is a solid buy. That's very true as well. That's pretty darn good too. $5 a month gets you some good value. Is Artemisia still good for field fights? Valdis, yes. 100% yes. Oh, damn, guys. Okay, it's 2 o'clock. Dang. y'all got me chatting. I gotta go. I got my doctor appointment here in about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and jet. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Again, reminder, I'm gonna be doing another stream after I get back from the doctor appointment. It'll be for New World though. And it'll likely be either on this channel or on Twitch. I'm not 100% yet, but I will announce it on my Discord. If you have not gone and gotten there yet, make sure you go in the description below. Discord link is down below. Make sure you hit the sub button and the like button if you have not done so already. And as always, I enjoyed having a great time with you all. Cheers. Have a good one and take care.